Hello, my lovely angels. This is your girl Sim back with another episode of the Sim Squad. Hi. So, I have two new perfumes today from Paris Corner. As promised, I told you I'll try all the Paris, not all, but at least the ones that are like popular. And I'm trying to like move away from like Latafa. Although I have a whole lineup of Latafas for you as well. Just because I was like, but after like I've reviewed all the Latafas for myself, I need to take a break from Latafa till I feel something is like really worth it. I will not. So what I was trying to do is like buy all the perfumes, keep reviewing them. But now what I feel is I need to like find gems for you guys and like just showcase those. So yeah, you will see different brands, but at least they'll be worthwhile. There are many other like perfume brands that I can actually go to the shops and try them and then find you like good deals and stuff, like things which are not costing a lot. Like for example, Ajmal, I had found that chiffon, which is like, I know it's an old perfume and everything, but like it was such a good find. It was like $13, $14, and then it was such a good perfume. So like things like that. I want to find something which is unique and not just stuff that like it's everybody's talking about it, and I'm kind of getting bored of it now. That whole passion of trying perfumes and everything. Yeah, while it is nice, but then when you're hit with so much disappointment with certain brands, it's a little difficult to like accept that. Anyhow, that's for a different day, the story for a different day. When you see my Latafa reviews, you're gonna see like my frustration over there. So today I'm reviewing two perfumes from Paris Corner, and the reason why I'm doing these, like, because I'm trying to do sets, and not just like just haul videos. Like, especially if I can do set videos, then I'll do like sets, right? So this is from the December collection. You have the December Vanilla and the December Rose. Now this again has been going so popular, like everybody's reviewing it and everything, especially the December Vanilla, because it's apparently the due for Kayali's the sugared patchouli, the vanilla, sugared patchouli vanilla. So I'm gonna like do them side by side because I do have a 10 ml of that perfume, and like, yeah, I have tried it, I've used it, and it's a nice perfume regardless of whether it smells like Kayali or not. That's a different story. But let me just show you the packaging. So the sleeve slides out, and this is how the perfume looks like. I think the presentation is excellent. First of all, this perfume is only $20, so I don't know how they created a $20 perfume with like premium packaging. Of course, it's not a heavy, it's not hard, but even the bottle itself, like, it's quite like, unique. Plus on the sleeve they have written the notes and everything at the back, you see. So all the details that you need are like right here. And even the bottle, it's like stunning. It's a very, very, very pretty bottle. Doesn't take up too much space. It also has the notes written at the back. Let me show it to you. Yeah, there you go. And I think it's very pretty, and for a vanilla fragrance, this is like a very pretty packaging. And the same goes with the December Rose as well, but let me do it like one by one. So let me just try the perfume and first tell you how I think about the perfume, and then I'm gonna like do a side-by-side comparison with the Kayali's sugared patchouli. So like, I went in thinking that this would smell like sugared patchouli. Now I wish I had not done that, because while it has like a strong resemblance to sugared patchouli, if I had not thought that it'll smell like sugared patchouli, I would have appreciated this perfume much, much more. Now this one smells exactly like sugared patchouli, but then it has this added grape note. Okay, grape, you can think of it as a grape juice or a grape candy or grape shisha, which I would love to compare to grape shisha, but I don't think most of you all have had grape shisha. But the smell is so strongly of that. It also reminds me of this candy I used to have as a kid, but it was an unpopular candy, so I don't know if it's gonna be around or not. And the shopkeeper used to give it to me for like very cheap because nobody was buying that candy. But I was obsessed with it to an extent. I ate it for like, I don't know how many years. And then I just got so sick of that candy that after that, anything that smelled like that candy, I would not like it. Which is why the grape shisha, I can never have that because it's like, makes me like gag, yeah? But like smelling that perfume, that scent, and I'm assuming that I'm getting that grape kind of boozy grape kind of scent because this perfume has rum in it. and it's translating to like a grapey, boozy thing, you know. Like most of y'all will disagree with me probably, because if you've not had that experience with that grapiness, you will probably not understand what I'm talking about when I say the opening especially smells very strongly of grape. The dark grape, not the green grape, the red grape, or what do you call it? The dark one, the darkest one, right? So the top notes for this are rum, vanilla, orchid, and jasmine. Middle notes of vanilla, spicy notes, leather, tonka, rose, creme brulee, and the base notes of brown sugar, amber, oud, patchouli, sugar, and musk. Initial grape overload or cough syrupy, or like some kind of syrup like grenadine or something. That strong scent like goes away pretty quickly. I would say like in 10 minutes you kind of barely smell it. It's there throughout the perfume, but it's not like so obnoxious how you smell. So do not judge this perfume right off the bat. When you spray, don't be like oof, you know, just spray it and like let it settle down a little bit. Frankly speaking, I don't think this is like duping Kayali. I know the attempt was that, but doesn't smell exactly like Kayali's sugared patchouli. Now, besides that very obnoxious grape note that you get in the beginning, the rest of the notes are very well blended. They smell really, really good. I do feel like there's nothing sticking out, you know, it's like it just smells like really nice. So the more it settles down, the better it feels. I feel like I start appreciating this fragrance when it's moving from middle to base notes, not even from top to middle. And I suppose like if I like dress up and wear this perfume, by the time I reach my destination, I'll be smelling like much better than how I was smelling in the beginning. Now this is my opinion. Many people will probably love the opening of this perfume, especially if you like the smell of dark grapes and everything, you're gonna love the opening. And that grape note, I think, is that rum and rose mixing together. I think it's giving it that like grapey kind of scent. I'm not a huge fan of that scent just because I've overeaten that candy, and by no means it should be like used as a judgment, but this is my opinion, what I think about the perfume. So now let me spray this like side by side with vanilla sugared patchouli by Kayali, which is one of my favorite Kayalis, by the way. If you have seen my Kayali review, you will know that I find this scent super stunning. It has this like a mentholated eucalyptusy kind of thing going on in the background, as opposed to the grapey thing going on over here. Kayali's perfume smells very boozy, very dark, very mysterious, very like a vanilla, but in a very different way. And it definitely does smell like sugared patchouli, you know. And this is one of my favorite Kayalis ever, because I felt like this perfume was so different. Personally, like this smells very noir to me, and if you know me, anything that smells like dark and noir, I absolutely love it. It's very much my vibe, you know. The vixen, the vamp, the siren, you know, it's like one of those scents, and I love it. This, on the other hand, starts getting like very floral, although flowers besides jasmine and rose, nothing else is mentioned. But I do feel that, oh no, wait, I think it has vanilla orchid also. Maybe it is that, because it does have like a white florally kind of feel. And this is like more like powdery compared to the Kayali. Actually, I don't even feel these two should be compared as dupes. The only thing similar is the base note. Sugar, patchouli, the oud, the musk, amber, all that mixed together. I think that's what's giving it that. And maybe even the rum, you know, like all that added together, that little booziness. But in this, that booziness dries down so fast in the December vanilla that you don't feel, after some time, you do not feel like this is duping Kayali's vanilla sugared patchouli. This, on the other hand, starts drying down, very woody, oudi, ambery scent, not powdery at all. The patchouli is like very overwhelming in this one, very strong. So if you don't like patchouli, especially like a very sweet patchouli, you're going to be like weirded out. Also super earthy. This one, on the other hand, I feel like the earthiness is there, but it's so much milder. So if you're thinking of buying something a little bit more wearable, because this one is a very dress-up perfume, the sugared patchouli is something I believe you can, it's a power perfume. Like if you want to impress someone, if you want to intimidate someone, if you want to, like I'm literally saying this smells like a sexy, vampy siren. And this one smells like just a beautiful fragrance. It also has like certain spices. Like I can smell like a cinnamon like very clearly, and this one doesn't have those spices sticking out at all. In this, I can actually smell a spice, and this just smells like spices, but I don't know what spice. It's definitely not an exact dupe. It's like, to the max, I would say it's a 60% dupe. It's not even like above 80% that you can call them dupes, right? So yeah, they definitely did attempt to make, because the notes are very, very like familiar, right? When you read all the notes. And in the December vanilla, the dry down is very beautiful, but it takes like a long time for it to reach there. Also, this perfume, initially it starts off like a super strong perfume that you think that, oh my god, like if I overspray this, I'm gonna die, blah, blah, blah. But you know what? It like changes so fast in the first 15 minutes. Like that entire booziness, that strong, that darkness and everything just disappears. And then it becomes like a very mild, sweet, sugary vanilla with like a little bit of like oud and patchouli. The oud is like wood chips. It's not really oud, you know. So yeah, this like I would call it like a more wearable version of Kayali's sugared patchouli. Sugared patchouli, by the way, is like a beast. It's a beast. It's strong. It smells for the longest time on your skin. This one kind of like disappears, or it becomes so mild that it just like, it's like a arm's length projection. Like it's definitely like a tamer version of the Kayali. Now see, when I spray it again, that booziness, the rum, boozy, grapey thing that just comes in the forefront. Oh, you know what it smells like? It smells like rum and wine together, you know? And that's the kind of like initial feeling you get. Very boozy, but it's definitely not just rum. It has like a wine rum kind of booziness. Don't even know if that's a thing, but yeah, it smells like that. I think it's a stunning perfume. I feel if you like something different, like me, okay, definitely not a blind buy, because of course, like just like sugared patchouli, like if you're thinking you're just gonna buy blind buy and you're gonna love it, when you say December vanilla, like it is a vanilla, but it is like not your conventional vanilla 28 vanilla. It's very complex, it's very different. It has many facets to it, which like not everybody will love and enjoy. Although I do feel like if you want to smell different from everybody else, like this is an excellent perfume. I know I'm going to get like a lot of use out of this. It's definitely unisex, but leans feminine to me. The Middle Eastern vibe check is like mild, medium, because the oud is there and somewhat like creating this little incensey and also at the same time some kind of powdery vibe, but it's a very Middle Eastern powder vibe, you know. The projection is 2 feet. The thing is, the lasting power on this one, I would say it's like around 6 hours. 7 hours is like pushing it. Like it becomes a very, very skin scent. Like you really have to sniff yourself to actually smell it. Unlike the sugared patchouli, which is a beast, right? So this one, you will definitely have to keep respraying it. But for a $20 perfume, I mean, I don't even know what to say. Like, keep spraying it, like shower in it, no problem, you know. My rating for this is 8 out of 10. The only reason I'm giving this an 8 and not like a higher score is because of its lasting power, its projection. I was expecting it to be a super projecting fragrance, especially because of the very bold packaging, very bold like appearance. I actually thought it would be like a super projector, super beast mode fragrance. It's very nice, and I think it also needs to macerate. So, and the celebrity, I have no idea why, but there was this one person that came to my mind. It was giving me a very burlesque kind of vibe, both of them actually, December Rose and this one. Like even the appearance and everything, also kind of like vintage look and everything. So Dita Von Teese came in my mind. It was just a weird thing. Like the moment I thought like celebrity, she came in my mind. Now I don't know if it's Dita Von Teese or it's Dita Von Teese. So you know who I'm talking about. Now its sister, on the other hand, which is the December Rose, is again a very stunning bottle. So that's the December Rose bottle. It's the same bottle, but instead of the vanilla color, the creme brulee color, this is like a dark maroon. That's them side by side. They're very stunning. They're very pretty. I'm going to spray this on my Shella because I've run out of strips. So this one, I'm sure everybody are going to be super divided, and I'll tell you why. So this is supposed to be the dupe for the Fenty, the Rihanna's Fenty perfume, the very famous, very popular, very expensive perfume, which I didn't buy just because it was out of my budget. So I'm glad I kind of found this because it's very similar, so similar. The top notes for this are blueberry and tangerine, the middle notes of rose, geranium, magnolia, and the base notes of patchouli and musk. It's very rose heavy, but at the same time it's very earthy. Definitely the magnolia is also like kind of like overpowering rose, which is weird to say because rose is normally the most prominent note, and it is called December Rose. So although it has rose and geranium, the magnolia is kind of like taking the center stage. The blueberry and tangerine are there just in the opening and they disappear pretty fast, and then they're hanging out in the background where they are. You can feel something fruity there, but like berry fruity, like, you know, fresh berry fruity. And I love that because like with the rose and geranium, you need something like citrus or something like a fresh fruit or something in the back. You know, you cannot make it too heavy, headache inducing or something. And then of course you have the patchouli, which is giving it that earthiness, that wet earth kind of like smell, and I'm loving it. Now again, this is going to be a very dividing perfume, because just like the vanilla, December vanilla, this is not a blind buy. This is even more not a blind buy. This is going to be, I'm supposing that 30% of the population will like it, who try it, and 70% won't, because it's a very, very polarizing scent. First of all, if you're not a rose lover, you're not going to be able to use this perfume. It's like very, very strongly rose, geranium, and think of magnolia, like how strong the scent is of magnolia. Think of all that and make it earthy, and then there's like fruity notes in the background. Simple, very, very simple scent, but I don't know. I feel it's like very unique and I like it. Is it as refined as Fenty's perfume? Not really, but it's almost there. It's a very berry rose jam, and you're having the berry rose jam sitting on wet earth. You know, it kind of smells, it gives you that feeling. All the notes listed over here, especially the flowers, are like blasting on full volume on a loudspeaker, and everybody will hear you. Like, you'll walk into a room, before they see you, before they hear you, they're gonna smell you and they're gonna be like, whoa. And also this is very signature scent worthy. Actually, both of these are signature scent worthy because they're very, very unique. They do smell a little niche. They smell a little bit like, what's going on? What am I smelling? You know, and people would be like intrigued. Although this is an odd smell, people would actually want to know what you're smelling like. Plus, I feel like this one kind of smells a little lotion-like as well. It smells thick, it smells lotion-like. Both of these feel like lotion scents, right? It's something that you would put on your skin. This is very like, it has a star appeal. It feels like somebody, the person who would wear this would go on stage under bright lights and be confident. Actually, not even be confident. They would be a little overconfident, you know, and actually go on the stage and like own it, you know. So again, for me, this again, for the celebrity, it was Dita Wantes, you know. I was like, oh, Dita Wantisi, you know, like I don't know, it's like, it was just her image coming in my mind again and again. And yeah, it's very like, this one especially is very burlesque, very kind of like what do you call it, Moulin Rouge sort of, like, you know, I don't know, it just gives me that vibe and I love it. I like the December Rose a little bit lesser than the December Vanilla, but the performance of the December Rose is much, much better than the December Vanilla. This is again super feminine. It's so feminine, like burlesque feminine, that sort, you know. The tone of voice over here written, cabaret dancer wearing red and feathers on a brightly lit stage. This is like all day, preferably in winter, because it's quite thick and quite warm and cloying a little bit. So in winter, it would kind of do well. Summer, it might kind of be like a little bit too overpowering, overbearing, you know, like you would not want to smell something like this during hot summer heat. There's no Middle Eastern vibe check. The projection is like 2 feet. But the longevity of this one is definitely 7+ hours. The other one was like disappearing very, very quickly. This one is definitely like 7 hours plus, 8 hours maybe. Like, I don't want to say 8 hours, but like 7 hours, I could smell it on me. It was not even skin scent. I could smell it on me. So my rating for this is again 8 out of 10. I'm not giving it more or less because like it's not as good as the December Vanilla, but it's definitely unique. It's definitely something I feel happy to own. I'll be proudly displaying it over there. I'll definitely keep wearing this. So that's the 2 Decembers for you by Paris Corner. I love, love, love the packaging. It's very stunning. It's beautiful. The box it comes in, giving this as a gift also is amazing. With Valentine's Day approaching, I feel it's a very beautiful perfume to wear for date night. Actually, you know what? Let me try mixing both of them. You know, I need to start doing this more often. Like, I want to like, you know, when there's a set, I want to like kind of mix them both and tell you what it smells like. Because usually when they release these kind of sets, you know that when you combine it, it'll smell good. Okay, combine these two. It's a completely different scent now. Obviously, because you have your strong vanilla sugared one, which is super sweet, and then you have your rose. It's becoming a super sweet fragrance, but at the same time, it's smelling like a concoction of something, you know. Definitely, again, the combination is not for everybody. Both these perfumes are not for everybody. You need to test and try it, and only then purchase it. Don't blind buy this perfume. But yeah, together they're smelling so good. But it does kind of smell like mixing pink diamond with sugared patchouli. How they would smell like, kind of smells like that. So that's that. I'm happy I finished reviewing these two because I have so many perfumes still to go. Like I have so many, and I need to like start like pumping my, you know, output time. Like I need to like crank up the gear and, you know, go in like full throttle and start making like videos more often. I'm still working my full-time job 9 to 6, and it's not easy to do work on the weekdays. So weekend is when I film, I edit and everything on the same day, and I try to post videos at least twice a week. But I'm planning to do a 3-video thingy. So I'll have like 2 Middle Eastern and 1 Western Wednesdays, which we had planned, which did not materialize for some reason. But I do have like a lot of Western fragrances as well, especially because brands have been recognizing me, and I'm very thankful to you guys because it only happened because of you. I am getting some PR finally, so I don't have to purchase each and every perfume that I buy. There are a couple of brands that are always backing me. They're always sending me new perfumes to try. They know my taste, so they actually send me perfumes that they know I will like and appreciate, and my followers will appreciate. And I like it when brands do that, when they actually know your taste and then they send you perfumes accordingly, because they know who your target audience is, right? So like whoever follows me, they like my taste, obviously they're following me. Otherwise, if a person doesn't like my reviews and my taste in perfumes, they're not gonna like follow my influence, right? So that's it for today, guys. Please like this video. If you feel it has helped you, let me know your comments. If you have tried these, let me know what you think about it. I know they're very strange perfumes, but like I want to know really what everybody thinks about them. It's interesting. These perfumes are definitely interesting. And if you think I bring value to you, please do not forget to hit subscribe. So basically 70% of my views are non-followers and 30% are followers. So, and I know my followers. I know everybody, like mostly like I know like the ones who watch my videos regularly, comment regularly. I know you guys, like we are friends now, you know, so I know who the 30% is. So thank you. Thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. So I'll see you in the next one with another review. Until then, I'll see you.